Right, these are quite nicely weighted actually, the AC70 and the PV200. Go do some reps, go for a quick walk. I'll show you how quick and easy it is to set up. But to be honest, this is gonna be the first time, because normally my 12-year-old son behind the camera has been the one setting this up for me. So we quite like this because it doesn't have an additional case, just has everything built in. So the cables are built in there, you don't have to get a case out or anything. Have I made a mistake by unzipping that first of all? You're going to tell me afterwards when the camera's off everything I've done wrong. Fold, fold, fold. Pull the first leg out. Oh dear, pull the second leg out. And then I get the third leg out. And then we plug this in and we move it out of this little bit of shading here. Okay, what are we getting? That's 150 watts that we're getting at the moment. Potentially it's a 200 watt panel, and what is it, 3 p.m? Yeah, it's exactly 3 p.m. We're getting 150 watts, pretty good on the orientation. And we took this camping. How many days were you camping? You're counting them. Over a week, wasn't it? Or was it exactly a week? It was exactly a week. I joined a little bit later because of work commitments, and you kept everything powered with this solar panel and this little setup. And you did everything. I didn't bother to do anything at all. So let's see if we can fold it away just as quickly. Have I done this wrong already? Or is it? Nah, that's the way, isn't it? Clip that. And this looks like a right mess. Is this what you have to do every time?
No, if you just put it flat, so not that.
Oh. Let's see. Kids are smarter than me. Lay it flat. So it's nice that it has the pouch. It'd be nice if it had something to wind the cable around, maybe. But as easy as that. Anything to add?
No.
All right. Recommended product?
Yeah.
Would you buy this with your own pocket money?
No.
Oh. But you recommend other people to buy it?
Yeah.
Do you have any pocket money?
No.
Okay.
Not really.
See ya. Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, so here's the deal. I was meant to go camping. My brave wife took my 3 boys the week before, during the week while I was at work, and then I was meant to catch up with them, but I was ill for a couple of days of camping. So here's some steals of what went on. We used the power station as normal, charging up torches, devices, you know, all that sort of stuff that you would usually power, but we tried to test a little bit more. Obviously an airbed pump, some people have got 12 volt socket ones and they pump up the airbags from the car, but you know, we've got a 3-pin mains one. But here's where the interesting tests start to come in. We took an electric heated blanket. Sometimes camping gets cold and sometimes that really puts people off, so we thought we'd give it a try. In our case, actually, it was way too warm. We didn't need it, but we took it for a test. This one in particular, it's got 3 different settings of heat and output of power required. But we plugged it in to try it, and even the little Bluetti could power it for many hours. If you were to get really cold, you could, in theory, just pop on one of these fan heaters for a couple of minutes and take the chill off the tent. Once again, it wasn't something we needed. This is really where the test came in. We went without any gas cooker stoves for the first time. So you can see on the left we got a toaster, we got a travel kettle in the middle, the heated blankets back there, but the slow cooker. And I've features of the slow cooker in these videos before. The the toaster and the kettle we tried beforehand, and we had to make sure that we got fairly low power ones. So this kettle we bought, it was like £12 or something from Argos, and it's a 1 kilowatt 1000 watt kettle, which works very easily with a portable power station, and it's fine for camping. And because it's nice and compact, you can actually put it inside the slow cooker, and it's easy to carry around, just like it says, travel kettle. And it's better for camping than our 3 kilowatt big one that we use at home. The toaster, likewise, somehow we inherited a second toaster somewhere along the line, so this one was only 850 watts. Just kind of makes the whole camping thing a bit easier, a bit more convenient. You can just quickly pop out some toast in the morning as if you were at home. And my wife tried a few other things to be a bit more creative, and using the kettle not just for some hot chocolates and stuff like that, but popping some hot dogs in, which I thought was quite ingenious. I didn't expect that when she sent me the picture. I also cooked a massive slow cooker chili. How many people were camping with us when the whole family got there? It was easily 20 people, wasn't there?
So it's 6:30. We've got some sunshine. It's coming through. So we've set up the solar panel. Come into the tent.
What are you doing?
And come on in. Let me turn this on and see how much is coming through if I just hit that button. You can see at the moment, so we've got a bit of cloud, so it's only generating 65 watts that's coming through. And we're charging.
So a quick wrap up on our camping experience, not using any gas, being all electric for the first time, and actually the Bluetti AC70 with the Bluetti PV200, it was just the kind of sweet spot. We didn't need anything bigger, but anything smaller we would have kind of struggled with the heating side of things, because the kettle and the toaster and the slow cooker could quickly burn through that. We had mixed weather. We had a couple of days where the solar energy was really strong and brought that Bluetti right up to 100%. There were a few days of heavy rain and overcast, and also we didn't leave the solar panel out whilst we left the campsite. So we were just putting the solar panel out in the mornings, and in the evenings when we were around the campsite, actually we weren't charging the battery at the peak of the day. It's all you really need, I think, unless you're going to be really excessive, and maybe if you were like using an electric blanket all night long, then maybe you want to go for something slightly bigger. But I think that kind of hit the sweet spot, and we were really happy to see that it worked probably better than expected. I think we didn't use as many watt hours as I had anticipated. So it gets a thumbs up if you are really looking for an all-electric camp setup.